guys, today I'm going to visiting Randy Flagg and Simon Yu. We are going to together to make some videos. I'm very excited about this, and hopefully we can make an awesome video together. And I have been expecting this meetup quite a long time. So there you go. I'm arriving to this place to meet up Randy Flagg, and I think he is coming. Hello. Hello, Mr. Flagg. Nice to meet you. Oh, I have to hold my. How are you?
Daughter.
Oh, this is your daughter.
Grace.
Hello, Grace.
That's
Yeah.
your tutor.
Okay, so
That's
this place.
Simon.
Yeah, Simon. I know him for a long time.
All right.
Yeah, Simon. See you again.
Yeah.
This is a Vietnamese restaurant, so I ordered this like cool coconut.
And this is beer from
Saigon,
Saigon,
yeah,
which is in Vietnam.
yeah.
We got a regular Coke.
So Randy is going to buy some food.
秋刀鱼.
Oh, she can understand you.
Of course, I come here all the time.
Okay, final question for you guys. Do you think the freedom of expression or the degree of freedom we have in China is getting better or it's becoming worse?
This is so difficult. I was raised in a free society where you have opinions and you won't get in trouble for those opinions. It has whittled down since my age now. America has less freedom, in my opinion. Okay, I'm just being honest here. Even though China has a buttload of censorship, which I really detest, it seems like it's kind of equaling out to America, and I think America's having less. You cannot have an opinion in America. You know what I mean? And you cannot have opinion in China neither. But it's scary because they're becoming the same, and I can't tell the difference.
Okay.
You know, that's just like Animal Farm. I don't know. I want to bring that up.
Those
before-
stupid pigs
Well, the
ruling
pigs-
everything.
Well, the pigs have like two. All of a sudden, the donkey sees that the pig's got 2 legs,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And no one notices that they used to have 4 legs, right? So it's basically America and China is kind of becoming the same. It's in terms of, and that's not a good thing because it means all my freedoms have been being done away with. You know, I could go on and on. Hollywood being bought up. You know,
Okay. So what
Wants
do you
its
think,
own-
Mike?
Ah,
yeah.
I think it's all depending on which certain things. I mean, as a kid, grew up from China, from Shanghai, I definitely feel if I went to abroad, I feel much more free than
Mhm.
back home. Maybe it's because my family is here in China. But the whole process of my grow up is like guided or monitored by my parents. They told me to do this, to do that, certain paths to get succeed.
Mhm.
Actually, I went this through, and actually I got certain level of success for.
Mhm.
But I mean, as a normal life, I mean, if compared to my daily life in Sweden, in Australia, I feel much more free time that I have in these two countries. I can't say like USA because I don't have such experience. But in China, you have to work longer time. Then every day you go back home tired. Then you wouldn't think about what's the meaning of your life. Is it like doing this routine thing is your life?
Just about survival.
Yeah, it's just about survive. And because it, I mean, I don't want to say it's hard to get money, but actually it is harder to earn money in China than the other countries. Maybe it's wrong. Maybe from your perspective, you don't disagree with me. But let's say if you do a construction worker in China compared to the other countries, maybe you can earn more. That's why a lot of people like flee to US to do a labor job.
Well, because they got unions and you got rights. You only have to work 8 hours.
Yeah. Actually, in Sweden, I work like 6+ hours.
6 hours.
6 hours or 7 hours
Wow.
maximum.
Yeah. So it's slavery, man.
You mean the
Not
US?
saying 6 hours is slavery. I'm saying like here it's like
Because
you work overtime, you don't get paid.
Correct.
if you maybe you're not, I have working experience with both Chinese national owned company and the foreign invested company. So in the Chinese national companies, actually you do not work very hard, but your time is controlled. So you have to scan your badge card like 9 in the morning or 8 in the morning. And then you have to wait until like 6. Before that,
To leave.
Yeah. Before that, if you leave, then you lose money. Then they deduct your salary or something.
This is U.S.
U.S. is the same.
Yeah, when I worked in the United States, when I went back. You go to work at 9. If you come earlier or later, they're gonna deduct your salary. You leave, they're gonna deduct your salary. It's a lot of micromanagement in the United States companies as opposed to. I guess because I'm a teacher, it was different. I was a teacher before here, so we didn't get micromanaged.
Yeah, I'm personally really
United
against
States.
micromanagement.
But U.S. I don't know about Sweden, but United States you micromanage like every part of your life, and your work life is micromanaged.
Yeah.
So when I was here, it was kind of like it's a bit more comfortable.
Maybe,
But
this is based on like different job position is treated differently.
Yeah, but I cannot work within the Chinese system because of the bureaucracy, because of
Maybe this is some
I
maybe
think
for
it depend on different industry.
I think
right?
for a
no,
ordinary
it's even with like for example, I'm gonna give you a quick example.
Because for a construction worker, they have to finish their job, otherwise they can't leave.
Yeah, but there's there's these certain kind of things. Like for example, when I used to work in a school, there was a woman who was the head of the English department, but she couldn't speak English.
I see.
So in China, you got stuff like this that's this total illogical, and I cannot. If you get angry, there's gonna be repercussions.
Okay.
It's these kind of things that.
Actually, for a normal Chinese guy, it's very hard to get into those national-owned companies. You need certain connections.
Correct.
You have to know a certain top-level guy to.
Or you have to pass certain tests first.
Yeah.
So let's wrap up the question right now.
Okay.
So.
We just go on tangents.
Way off.
You
So,
can't help it.
Yeah.
so I ask you guys, do you feel like we have a higher level of freedom or a lower level of freedom in China? To me, I can't directly tell you the answer, but
I think
just
the
give you-
simple answer is lower level of freedom.
Yeah,
you
just
can
give-
drink on the street without anybody interrupting you. But in the US, I don't think it's the case. Like you get drunk you take a bottle of vodka walking.
Well, okay, I'll give you an example. When I used to teach here, and I taught at this school, and then one of the deans said, do you have a girlfriend yet?" And I was like, "No." He said, "Oh, why don't you date one of the students here?" I was like, "What?" In the U.S., you can't do that.
No.
So when you talk about freedom, it depends on what kind of freedoms you're talking about. Just in my opinion, I think it's more illogical stuff that happen here in China. Like, it's like everybody don't know what they're doing, but it all comes together somehow, right? But in the United States, they just overthink their positions, okay? And it doesn't give you freedom because they're micromanaging. You know, every cent, every dollar is accounted for. Every single action is accounted for. This is not a good thing. Okay? So what I think is China's sometimes a little too loose. America is a lot of times, I'm only talking about America, not for other countries. America is too tight.
Okay.
You know, like, so you could say something, you say something on Twitter, your career's over.
I think I should ask
Sorry.
this question better.
Yeah.
I think, is self-censorship become more predominant in China? It's, you know,
In terms of work, job?
no,
Or
like
just-
self-censorship in general. Do you think you have to
For the daily life.
spend more time, on self-censorship?
No, I don't think so. If you just doing your like daily stuff and
That's fine.
I think
go to the supermarket, buy your
Yeah, but
stuff.
I'm talking about like sharing your idea on social media or like making videos on YouTube.
And
Yeah,
social media,
if
do
you
you
put
think-
it up in public, yes, it is.
I
yeah.
think,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my question.
And social media, you have to watch what you say. But when you're talking with people,
Mhm.
It doesn't matter.
yeah, they don't really matter.
For me, I think I'm not going to give you a clear answer, but I think one indicate I found is that when I was like, just several days ago, I checked like the Weibo account, like my Chinese social media, the post I post like 10 years ago.
Mhm.
I got surprised I can post that sensitive information back then, but
Now you
if
can't
you
do
change
it.
it to today, I dare not to say any of this on Chinese social media.
Wow.
So that's
So it's more
my answer
strict.
for that. Yeah.
Yes.
I guess maybe for Chinese, it could be more strict, maybe because the government think you should know better. I feel like I'm more free at it,
It's just-
kind of, but it's still
It's
sensitive.
just that social media is involved in the daily life more and more.
Yeah.
Like
Correct.
a lot of people getting to those social media in daily life on the subway every day. So they have to have a Illuminati eye on it. So that's.
Okay, let's stop the video here.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I, Randy and Simon will do more discussions on interesting topics in the future. If you have any ideas, please leave your comment. I will try to reach more people involved into this discussion. Hope you guys will enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe my channel and put a thumb up if you love my channel.